My name's Hale, and I joined the military in 1999. I loved cooking in the military. I was cooking for a 3-star admiral and his top brass. It was a great experience. By about 2004, I wanted to have a more direct role in the effort. So I requested to become an EOD technician. EOD, or Explosive Ordnance Disposal, is the military's bomb squad, and I deployed to Afghanistan. About 8 months into this 12-month rotation, I got to go home right about Thanksgiving, a 2-week vacation. Flew back to Afghanistan. My team picked me up in our armored truck, and we drove from the airfield. And along the way, the patrol leader called back from the front of the convoy and said, "There's a roadside bomb up ahead that's been found." So we pulled up our truck and we got to work. The robot did its thing, and it separated the pieces of this bomb so it wouldn't work. And then it was my job, as safely as possible, to collect as much evidence as I could and then dispose of the rest by detonating it. I started making my way towards the site, and there was a secondary device that hadn't yet been detected. That detonated and just punted me into the air. I landed on my knees and elbows, and I got twisted around, and the lights were out. And I thought at first that my helmet had just gotten pushed over my face. I went to fix my helmet and got back to work. And like this, just to discover that the helmet was gone.
And my life had been changed forever.
I decided then and there that I wasn't going to feel sorry for myself, and if I was going to be blind for the rest of my life, I was going to be the best darn blind guy I could be. So I got up, I started running, I ran marathon after marathon. I was learning how to live my best life. And in 2015, I was having like the most epic summer ever. I'd gone hunting in Texas. I climbed 3 14,000-foot peaks in Colorado in a single day. And then I also had a fantastic week-long first date with McKayla. And I start feeling very dizzy, very fatigued. And I didn't know what was going on, but I woke up with this, it's like a soul-crushing pain. And within moments, I realized I needed to call 911. The cracks in my skull that were patched 4 years earlier had either reopened or maybe not completely patched, and I'd contracted bacterial meningitis. It was stealing what was left of my hearing that the bomb blast hadn't taken. So I was going to be totally blind and totally deaf. McKayla had nursed me back to health in the hospital, and it essentially moved in. I could regain some of my hearing through the cochlear implants. However, it would take over 6 months before I would hear anything, and almost a year until I could actually hold a conversation or actually understand another human voice. Thanksgiving was coming, and I was determined not to feel sorry for myself. We invited family from all corners of the country. I started making cakes and pies and cookies and everything. I started making batch after batch of fudge. And McKayla noticed 2 things. 1, I was smiling for the first time in about 6 months. And 2, the fudge was piling up. I mean, there's so much fudge. So that's how McKayla and I started our own confection company. EOD Fudge, or Extraordinary Delights. We've certainly grown since then, and it's doing very well. That silver lining type lesson where every challenge is an opportunity, and that life is always worth living.
I told you. Very important veteran, VIV, just like EOD now has a new meaning. I love this couple so much. Extraordinary Delights. You are as human beings. You have a standing ovation, by the way.